The time is now 8:41. Again, thanks for waking up with WCNC Charlotte on this Sunday morning as we are weather alert today. We have a couple of questions that you have been sending in, and our team of meteorologists, Bekah, Birdsall, and Mulcahy, are here with a look at those questions and to get some answers for you. The first question, someone wants to know, have the number of power outages gone down? I think we have the answer to that, but we'll ask you guys just in case to give us the answer.
Kind of the opposite effect. Here in North Carolina, it hasn't been that bad, but Chris has been keeping a close eye on this.
Yeah, actually, let's bring this up. So the most recent update, and actually I can even bring you even more so of a most recent update. So I was showing these red states. That's showing over 100,000 outages so far. Most recent number is 690,000 across the United States. And Bekah, I think that's a good way. Is like, it's the simplest thing for meteorologists is you look upstream what's coming. So I think that our ice potentials come down. I don't think we're going to see the 3/4 of an inch of ice, but this afternoon is going to be a little tricky.
I think it's going to be a bad sign. So this is why we keep, reminding you to check back in with us as we'll continue to get more updates. But I think that power outage risk only continues to increase later on today.
Yeah, and you have been saying this perfectly, that even though there might be a break in the precipitation up above, sometimes that really mist and that freezing fog can be more of a hindrance than if you actually have like a heavy freezing rain.
Yes, and then we'll be talking about the potential for breezy conditions on Monday. So when we have any of that ice kind of lingering on those power lines can also cause issues even after the freezing rain event ends.
There's even a chance for even winds to pick up a little bit by the end of today as it swings through. And that actually brings us up to our next question. And Lisa, I'm just going to read this one right here. Is the heaviest precipitation behind us? And we could say that again. No, actually, it is very much in front of us.
Yeah, we've got a long day ahead. What we've been seeing, I'd say, is mainly sort of light precipitation falling, but it's been heavier in some portions of the area. It's been very variable, but there will be one band, I think, as we go later in this evening that will be heavier.
So oftentimes, like when it's super cold and we have snow, it's that really fine snow. So I think that that's also been a big player, that we've been so dry and so cold recently. I think we actually need temperatures to get close to freezing because it's usually more of a wetter snow whenever you're close to freezing. In this case, you're going to have a better environment for freezing rain going forward. So as far as the heaviest precipitation, look at that bright pink that's behind us. This is showing really in between, I would say early to mid-afternoon is where it flourishes, and then it's trying to rain down here towards the south, but all this is, I think, going to be our biggest impact. So this afternoon, you might think, I'm fine. There will be a exponential increase for the power outages that we have, I think, this afternoon and this evening.
Yes, which is why we will take any criticism or concerns after this system goes through, where we'll be able to verify all the data and the forecasts that we've been giving. Yeah,
and actually speaking freely, there's been a lot of people says is like, this is the worst winter forecast. It's not over yet.
It's only just begun, you guys. So we've got a long Sunday to get through.
All right, do we have time for another question?
We do. We have one more question, and this question is, I have a ramp and steps. When is the best time to put out salt? I hope this isn't too late for this person, but you guys have the answer.
I'm going to say kind of before the event starts is normally good, before and during.
Yeah, and I would even say brine is put down beforehand because it does well, but if for the now, you got to wait because the rain that we are looking at, because it's so heavy, I'm worried that a lot of it's going to get washed away. So as soon as things dry out, now here, I'm going to move this forward. Let's go like right about there. This shows 9 o'clock. So once you can look on your radar, hopefully it's the WCNC app that has a great little radar, a little shameless plug there. Once you get to the evening and things start to dial themselves back, salt is best after the event. So put it down, and then that's going to melt away a lot of that ice. And as we've been mentioning all morning, just stay indoors because even though it's only a little bit of sleet, it's still in a layer of ice, and it's only going to get worse later in the afternoon.
And on those steps, you have to be careful. We've been talking about how the roads are treacherous, but we've been seeing videos of slip and slides. I've seen them all across the country, so just exercise some caution.
Stay safe. We'll continue to keep you updated right here on WCNC, and we have one more question, right?
Actually, we don't, but we want the questions to keep coming in. We don't have time for one more right now. Text us if you do have a question. Chris and Bekah will give you an answer. The phone number is 704-329-3600.